Hey everyone, it's your host Cyber Gaming Studios and welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are having a great evening and a great week so far. This video I have a gameplay for you guys, a game called Defiance 2020. This is now available on the PlayStation 4, and if you never played this before, on the original on the PS3 there was a game called Defiance. If you played that one, which I have, it's a great, wonderful game. I loved it. I really was hoping that they actually port it and remaster it to the PS4, and they never did. But they surprised us with another port, which is called Defiance 2020. It's pretty much seems different than the original, but I'm really liking it so far. I think that it might be the original. I have no idea, but who knows? I'm playing the campaign still, and this is what you're seeing right now on your screen. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you guys about the image that I posted last night. If you haven't been up to see it and you saw it and you want to know what the hell it is, here in this video, I'm here to explain that to you. Before we actually discuss this, is that if you're wanting to do this for yourself, you can go in the link in the description. There is a link that will take you to the download. All you have to do is extract it and immediately put it into your USB flash drive and just go into system settings, go into backup system, and then go to back to system restore, and you should be able to restore it. Just keep in mind that this will deactivate all your PSNs and remove every single PSN on your console. So you want to deactivate anything, it will deactivate automatically, but it's better not to take any chances because you never know. The thing is with this, there's a few things that I need to discuss with you about that you need to ensure if you're planning to do this. Now, the first thing is I wanted to talk to you guys about is that why is the UI feel so different than the normal retail version of a console? Now, we all know there are three different types of variations of consoles for PS4. There is a dev kit, there is a demo kit, and there is a retail kit, a retail version. So there are three versions, which is the dev kit, the demo, and as well the retail, which everybody uses the retail. The demo version is basically whenever you go into, have you ever been to a GameStop and you went up to those little, arcade things, and they have the controller sticking out there, the console sitting right there, and then you have a bunch of demos you can choose to play from, and then it would tell you information about that game. That's basically what it is. That's basically what this screenshot is. So on your screen right now, I will show you guys a screenshot that you guys probably haven't seen yet on the community tabs. So this is a screenshot that you haven't seen on the community tab of my channel. What is this, and what is it for, and what's the purpose for any of this? For one, this is called the OMSK. It's a program that allows retailers who sells PS4s to load up demos, loading up from the hard drive, and being able to allow the customer to try out some demos that they've never tried or planning to get. This is basically the demo center kiosk for the PS4. Now, how did people get access to OMSK? Well, let's figure that out. You're all probably wondering, how the hell did people get access to OMSK? Now, this is just my theories, and this is how I'm assuming that these individuals got this program, is by one, they either had an employee at GameStop who was either a contact or a personal friend, and they secretly backed up the PS4 and put it onto a flash drive, giving the backup to their friend, and then releasing it to the wild. This is very common when it comes to programs like this or specific things like this, and it does usually happen all the time. It's not really something that just passes by you and you don't notice on hand. Or the second thing that this could possibly happen is that the GameStop employees weren't paying attention very much. They were too paying attention to other things, as well as the customers, and they must have opened up the casing in some form of fashion, did a backup, and instantly walked out the store with no problem. Though that this is the case, I can't assume anymore, and I'm assuming it might be a GameStop employee. It could be also a thrown out demo console that could probably still worked, and they backed it up. It could work that way as well, but it's really too late to assume that, because since it's already out. But what are the things that could affect you if you install this and do not perform an actual backup of your original firmware? Well, there are a few things. The first thing, that this will alter your UI of your console, meaning that the PlayStation Store will not be able to be accessed. This means that even if you try to go to the PlayStation Store, you won't be able to. You might get an error or anything like that, but it's pretty common for this to happen. Second thing, the OMSK application, once you download it and you connect to the internet, you won't be able to exit out. You can open it and you can go to somewhere else, but it's always going to put you back into the OMSK, and it can be a very much of a big problem. The problem with this is that there are a certain button combination that a lot of people don't know about, which is if you go to a demo kiosk and you actually want to get into staff mode, you just press R1, R2, L1, R2 options and up on the D-pad at the same time. It will put you in staff mode, and you can pretty much mess with the PS4 at the demo. Now, I'm not condoning you to do this, neither I'm telling you to do this. I'm just showing you that it's already been said and it's already been done. I'm just showing you that this can happen if you do this. But the effects of this is that, for one, you can't go and just restart the PS4 expecting that it's going to go back to normal. You can't really do that. The only way you can restore it back to PS4 is through a previous system backup that you backed up of your original firmware, and that's basically it. Or basically reinstalling the system firmware completely as if the console was brand new. I've done it on my console, and that's how I got that screenshot. And I was panicking because I didn't want to lose any of my information. I really didn't want to lose, access to my console and not being able to play video games. I actually fixed it, and it was more of just reinstalling the firmware. Yeah, I had to reinstall the games that I previously had, but it was perfectly fine. It was for a YouTube video, and that's why I made this video. I did it for you guys to see what will happen. And even if you go into the application and you do enter these button combinations, there is going to be an updating server box that's never going to load, and you're going to be pretty much stuck there. And the only way you're going to be able to go ahead and get rid of it, if you do another restore and you restore it where you're not installing the ID with the OMSK, even though it will do it if you install if you try to run Damien. The other thing that with this is that some of the programs that are already pre-installed on there are locked, so you won't be able to even at all, for the most, to run them. You'll have it locked, and you have to check the PlayStation Store, which they aren't on the PlayStation Store, if you catch my drift. So it's really up to either if you guys want to try this or not. And if you guys want to try this or not, the link is in the description. I will not condone you guys to do this. This really isn't money, as it's not really affecting other players around the world. It's just affecting your console, and it really is not messing with important files to run the system, but it will remove certain features that can be restored by installing the firmware again. Just remember, this is a demo OS. This is not an official OS. This is a demo OS off the official, but it's not the actual official that you want to know. It's pretty cool checking out what's inside, what it looks like, but it's pretty much not very much important to do. And it's not, if you don't have a flash drive or anything and you try to do this at all, you lose it. I highly suggest that you always do a backup of your firmware, put it on a flash drive or a hard drive, and you'll be perfectly fine. That's what this is. I don't know why this was actually publicly released. At first, when I saw this, I thought it was really cool. I thought it was something that I could play homebrew on. But unfortunately, that wasn't the case, and I eventually, hopefully, you know, this doesn't happen to that poor staff that tries to do this and they screw everything up. Other than that, that's all I have for this video. That's the image that I wanted to show you guys. If you guys want to see the image, full image in all its glory without being in the video, you can either pause where the image is shown, or you can go back into the post and see it for yourself. If you guys do want to download this, I will put the file in the description for you guys to go and download. I don't own this software, or I'll probably take you to the video instead of the file, and it will take you to directly on the YouTube video, and you can go check it out and see for yourself and what it actually looks like. He has a full, this guy has a full descriptive of how to do that, and his channel is called Modern Warfare. I'm not doing this because to give him a shout out or anything like that. I'm just basically because I feel like to. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys want to see more videos like this, be sure to hit that like button, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.